we're coming to the end of our first professional season. I'm sat here, ready to do back-to-back recordings, got actual sunlight outside and a window open. Forgive me, because it's goddamn hot, that there may be some background noise. Just hopefully my neighbours don't start a dance troupe or a lumberjack competition or something during the episode. If so, then I'm going to have to close it and you'll be seeing physical sweat, which is gross. Otherwise, let's get into it. Welcome back. Episode 9 of our amazing Cadbury Heroes. We've got quite a tasty end to the season if you look at this. We've got 4 games left to play. Between us, Wimbledon and Accrington. I'm not sure why they've put Colchester on. Couldn't tell you. We've got... everyone's on the same points. We're on the best goal difference, obviously, because our formation's ridiculous. But if you're looking at this, I've only just noticed, look how weak our defence is. But we've scored nearly 100 goals. So, I don't know. It's a bit tasty. We're here for the games against Notts County. I'm going to give you an update on our youth intake as well. And if we haven't managed to secure it in the Notts County game, promotion that is, we will play Southend also. And we'll be back Friday for the games against Stevenage and Grimsby to secure our final position. I think there's nothing left for me to do now other than ask for you to like, subscribe, flick the bell, all that usual goodness. Pop in the comments where you think we'll finish on this. Actually, you know what? Put in the comments who you think will be the top 4 teams. Just to give you a little bit more context, I'm going to pop myself back over here and I will also give you the rest of the league table. So Wycombe can actually finish 4th, but go and slap down in the comments who you think is going to finish top 4, and I'll come back to it after the Friday episode. Since our last episode, which were the games against Hartlepool and Swindon, we've played Wrexham in a pretty tasty game, and we beat them 4-3. We then played Oxford with a 2-0 win, relatively comfortable. And then most recently we've played Stockport with a 91st minute goal for them, but it was too little too late really. And as it says, we're playing Notts County today at Meadow Lane, and then possibly Southend at Damson Park. I think when we start getting towards the Championship, we might have a look at building a new stadium, but it's doing the job for us at the moment. I've already gone past the youth candidate screen, so there's not really going to be anything showing there past people that I'm not interested in. But we can see him from here. So the pick of the bunch at the moment actually is Zheng Shijin. I'm not 100% sure I've pronounced that correctly. Doesn't sound like I butchered it though, so I'm going to go with it. He is a 6'2" Chinese goalkeeper. Already at 15, a 15-year-old Chinese kid, 6'2". That's mad. Pretty decent stats already, to be fair, and he's got quite good potential. I'm not sure where 4.5 potential lines in. I'll have to have a look at the team after this, but we'll just use that as a yardstick. Also, we've had Troy Birchall. Fantastic name. Incredibly aggressive and good work rate as well. Decent little player. A little Scotty Brown sort of player from Celtic. Manny Crabtree. Absolutely fantastic name. Passing, teamwork, technique. Picks of the bunch there. A Carolero, box-to-box sort of midfielder. John Edwards, right mid, inverted. Love to see it. They're coming through with the stuff we want now. He looks pretty handy already. He's only 1 star, possible up to 4, most likely only 3, but decent regardless. Then we've got Junaid Bartlett. His current stats seem alright, but it doesn't look brilliant. And I think the only other one really worth showing you is this fella, because I don't have a clue how to pronounce his first name. Melia Craig. He's a left attacking mid. He's right-footed. Also, an inverted winger. So, I've got to give it to my head of youth development. He's finding players that fit our ethos. I like it. I like it a lot. And for the context, just before we do that, I'll just show you Paul Salmon, who is currently our hot prospect, and it's not a great sign for Zing because he's a goalkeeper. He's only 5'10", which is brilliant. He does have horrific jumping reach, as you'd expect. Punching tendency is pretty low. And where's the other one? Aerial reach is pretty bleak as well. So he's a good goalie. Just don't try and put it over his head. I think that's what we're going for. Best player is still Sadik Bouadou, who's 4 stars, which puts him at a League One standard. So if Zeng can hit his calibre, he'll be pushing up to about League One. Roberto's 3.5, and he is, where are you? League 2. So League 1, League 2 sort of levels if he maxes out by the looks of that. But no, he looks to be a pretty decent player. Do we have an idea of what Paul Salmon's going to be? It'll just say improve a lot, I expect. Yeah. So, I don't know. Good players. No guarantee that they'll actually ever play for us, really. Finances. We no longer have 2 million in the bank because I've improved our youth stuff. Where is it now? Oh, sorry, I'm giving you all epileptic fits here. Improving our youth facilities. That cost me 2 million. That's a lot of money. They're delighted at everything, apart from the fact that they're devastated that I don't make the most out of set pieces. I mean, again, I'd just like to remind them that we're currently top of the league. Get out of my face. We've got Notts County for the game today. I am going to have to scuffle myself down here so you can actually see where they are currently. Because I clicked off screen, my mouse disappeared. They're currently 21st. I used the thing up here to remind me where they were. Big brain, I know. And we've got Wimbledon and Accrington who are playing... Oh, where are they? Wimbledon are at top against Tranmere in 13th. Accrington are playing Salford in 15th. And probably more importantly, Colchester are playing Fleetwood, who are 20th. So I think if Colchester drop points, if we pick up a win, then I'm pretty sure that's it. There'll be 9 games, 3 games, 9 points to play for, and we'll be 12, 13 points ahead of them. I don't think we'll be catchable at that point. I think we just need a win, really. Our team to play Notts County will be Nichols, Clark, Taylor, Wilkes, Elmorsey across the back 4, Thomas and Durkin out wide with Peake and Bouadou in the middle, and then we've got Stevenson playing behind Soul. I've actually done the maths now. Colchester will be 8 points behind us if we both win, so it won't be enough, and that is very frustrating because our next game is in about, I think it's just shy of 2 weeks, so I've got about 10 minutes of just pressing spacebar, just forwarding through. But we're going to get it in this game, don't worry. We're going to have a normal-sized episode. We're going to get it in this game. Everyone's going to be happy. Stevenson slapped it over to the left wing. Durkin's knocked it back in. Sol's put it in the net. What a beautiful goal. Who needs League 2? Get out of here. Come on, League 1. Get us in there. I mean, good interception from Bouadou. Gets it to Stevenson. Sees his man running back post. Durkin, first time cross across the defence. Sol pokes it in. Beautiful goal. And he deserves to be playing up in League 1 with us because he's pretty handy. It's just gone past the half-hour mark. Thomas has he's got himself sent off by the looks of that. I didn't see much wrong with that, but obviously the referee did. That's an issue. What are we going to do? We're 1 up. Usual back 4, haven't touched them. We've gone 3 in the midfield. We've put Peake as a defensive central midfielder. 2 Mazzalas on the outside of him to give that width. And then we've got Durkin supporting Sol as the striker. He's kind of gone to an advanced playmaker. I wasn't sure exactly how to put him. Maybe shadow striker, but we'll have to save that for when someone else comes on the pitch. Don't want to make a substitution. I say so early. Let's do it. Let's do it. Durkin, come off. Sorry, lad, but you're being sacrificed. Because I know Sol can play shadow striker. And then Beerith can just come on and do what he does. Just go and be a striker. It's rolling up towards half-time. I'm going to drop us just to balanced. Bouadou's putting in a free kick towards the back post area, but it got headed out. Politics got it for County. It's just heading relatively wide, just shuffling in that direction. Lopez got charged down, still got his pass off. Caldera, back to Brown. They're just going to kind of play it around us, but that kind of works for us, to be fair. Politic, good ball through the middle. Good save from Nichols. It was more launched at him, but he did enough to get in the way. It's a corner for them on their left side. Puts it in. headed away from Stevenson. Sol picks it up, and he's got a man in front of him. So with 2-on-2, we've still got enough attacking sort of oomph. It's just that we're a player down. It's not ideal, but we're going to make the most out of it. Don't you worry. We've got a corner on our left. It's put in towards Taylor, and he didn't jump for it. Boadu puts it back in. All 6'7" as Stevenson gets on it, but couldn't direct it goalways. It's half time. It's going all right. It's going all right. I don't know what more I want to say to that. I'll tell him I'm pleased with how it's going, but I'm also going to shout at Durkin because... Not Durkin. Sorry, Durkin. I want to shout at Thomas because he's a plonker for getting sent off. Get out there. Second half. Carry on winning. Get us that securement. Happy days. Colchester are 0-0 still, which is what we need. So throwing for Wallace with County on the left side. Back to Wallace. He's got a few people around him again, but look at our little diamond that we've got there. A little narrow diamond. Ball out to the back post. Politic. Clark. Oh, he's fouled him. The ref doesn't want to see us promoted in this. He wants it. Do you know what it is? He loves my content. He just does. Dialang Jayasimi's just scored against me. He used to play for Yeovil as well. Brilliant name. He just is. He's a fan of the content. He wants to see more. He wants a second game. That's what it is. One more change. That's a lie. We have got another one, but I'll probably forget it. We're going back 4 as normal, positionally. We've shuffled Wilkes forward to take up Peake's role because we've taken him off. We've put Pruti on 4 Peakes just to cover that gap in centre-back. We've changed it then to a ball-winning defender. I've made one of my Mazzala's attack, and I've moved the centre attacking mid up to be a striker as well. So now we've got attacking left side and a kind of supporting right side. Hopefully that'll work. My only thing is, I'm thinking maybe I should swap the strikers around and have the supporting striker on the same side as the attacking one. Does that make sense? Probably doesn't. That's what I'm going for. Got just less than 10 minutes left. Colchester is still dropping points, so if we can find a winner in this game, we will secure that promotion. It's just that we haven't found a winner. That's the issue. Grimshaw knocks it forward for them. Wilkes does get the ball. Taylor, Pruti knocks it forward. Hockenhall for them picks up the scraps. Good ball forward. Lopez beats the goalie to it, but puts it just wide. There's just less than 2 minutes left on the clock. It looks like it's going to tick through, and it looks like we're probably going to have a second game. I'll just confirm it, but it's not ideal. Unlucky boys, it wasn't our day. We're playing Southend, currently in 12th position. Colchester aren't playing today. Accrington are, who are the team just above us. They're playing Gillingham, who are 9th. And Wimbledon aren't playing either. So realistically, I think all we need to do is pick up points in this, and we should secure promotion. Our team for the Southend game will be Nichols in goal, Wadu, Taylor, Wilkes, Elmorsi, Jarrett and Durkin outside of Stevenson and Peake. And then we've got McGregor and Sol, the best friends, knocking about up top. A few decent players on the bench. Lapata's requested to leave because he's not getting game time, and he's a bit concerned about his contract, which is a bit unfortunate because I like Lapata. But his time's come. We are lining up with our 4-4-2. We've just seen it. Decent form, no losses in the last 5. And Southend are doing pretty much the same form with a 4-3-3. Holding mid. Do you know? It's all right. It's all right. We already know where Southend are. They're not really battling for anything, so it's rude of them really just to not give us the win. Gillingham have taken the lead against Accrington, giving us a chance to get back ahead of them. Not looking promising though, because we're half an hour in and haven't had a highlight yet. But I'm all for it. Cuts the time down. Boadu puts it in towards Stevenson. Jarrett, he's got Boadu on the outside of him still. No, he goes to a cross. Peake, are you going to use? No, in towards Stevenson. Right, on the left side. Here he is, Durkin. Elmorsi, Durkin, Elmorsi. Good ball out to Boadu now. Gets himself in the box. Good ball across. Oh, I'm not sure how that happened, but it's in the net. Pretty sure Lloyd managed to get there just in front of Sol, I believe it was, the striker. And it kind of flicked up and Durkin nodded it away. That's a pretty good goal from him. Pick up from Boadu here. Gets past his man. Good ball in. Yeah, I'm not sure. Lloyd kind of turned around and tried to hit that rather than just smashing it out over here somewhere, but I don't care. I'm all for it. We're now top of the league, but Wimbledon do have the game in hand against us. It's half time. It's been a pretty snappy game. I'm all for it, considering we've been going for about 5 hours at the moment. We'll just tell them they're doing good. Send them back out for the second half. Just coming up to an hour on the clock. I'm going to pause it. It looks like Accrington have drawn level as well, so they've put ourselves and them on the same points at the top of the league. I've got Seoul and McGregor the wrong way around. Maybe we'll try it. No, I haven't. No, McGregor's usually the support into Seoul. Do you know what? We'll take McGregor off. We'll bring Beereth on, because he likes that role. We'll leave the other subs. We might make another one shortly. It's a corner for them on their left side. Pennant puts it in. Llewellyn does win the header, gets it across. Campbell pops it in. It's 1-1 in both games. Puts us back behind. Oh, Colchester are playing, and they're winning. We're not even going to confirm it in this episode at this rate. What are we playing at? How did I just completely miss Colchester earlier? So now they're 6 points behind us with 2 games left. So it's not even confirmed at this rate. Oh, God. Oh, we're not going to bottle it, are we? Surely not. I don't think it's possible for us to bottle it at this point, but I always make the impossible possible. That's what I do. Goddard puts it out to Clark. I'm going to leave us. I'm not going to kind of do anything drastic. It's been working all season. Wilkes smashes it forward. Sol wins the foot race. Gets himself through. Oh, he's to be trusted. He's a bit good. Gets us back in the lead. Gets us back on the brink of promotion. And also, I believe, should put us back ahead of Accrington. On goal difference only, to be fair. But look at that. Their defender was nowhere. Is that Lloyd? Oh no, this one's Lloyd, isn't it? It's a bit good. We've had both of their defenders on toast in this episode. Sol has. What a go. It's a free kick for them. Pennant. Nichols. Ooh, he did not take that comfortably, but the save was made, which is the most important thing. It's a corner for them on their right side. Pennant puts it in. Llewellyn wins the header again, but it seems to be deflected away, which is good. Sol is heading down the right side. He has got someone in middle, but no, he's not going to get that in any day. Dog's kicking off outside. Just celebrating, obviously. Wadu puts in the cross. Taylor. Do you know what? I forgot to bring Stevenson into the box. All 8'6" of him. Just about 5 minutes left. Gillingham are actually beating Accrington at the moment. Colchester are winning, but doesn't mean anything. Wadu's free kick. Ooh, he's pulled a good save out of the goalkeeper, but he had enough time to see it. Probably should have dealt with that. Durkin puts in the cross. It's headed away. Almorsy doesn't get to it. McGuffey's picked it up for them. Stevenson's chasing him down, which must be a terrifying sight. It's into Pennant. Brilliant tackle from Wadu. Get the ball out. Let's just finish it up now. We're almost there. Here it is. Reading Weep. We've been promoted to League One. Happy days. Happy days. We've set initial budgets of £1 million. It's a lie, because we've got no money, because I spent £2 million on improving our youth. So take that with a pinch of salt. We've rejoiced in promotion success, unbelievable promotion, 1 cup, blah, 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 and he's now happy to stay. Probably going to sell him anyway. Don't tell him. Right, we'll be back on Friday for the episode against Stevenage and Grimsby to finish off the league and determine where we're going to finish. Wimbledon have still got their game in hand, which I'll be able to update you on at the start of the episode. But it could be a little bit tasty. Come join me for that. If you have enjoyed that, give me a like, subscribe, flick the bell, all the usual stuff. Thank you for your time.